This video is about a game that's a bit different than the ones I usually cover, but because I remember being so excited about this game when it was announced all the way back in 2018, I knew I had to rush home from work and make this video. Hytale is officially cancelled. According to Noxy Woxy on Twitter, the CEO of Hypixel Studios, the development of Hytale is going to be stopped, and Hypixel Studios will start winding down the team over the next few months, which I assume means there's going to be a round of layoffs as they shift their focus back to working on their Minecraft server. I can't really describe how sad I felt when I read that message. Back in 2018, I was still in high school and was just getting into a game most of you probably know called Terraria. While I absolutely adored Terraria, and still do, I couldn't help but wonder how amazing it would be to have a game with progression similar to Terraria, but with a 3D procedurally generated world like Minecraft. When Hypixel Studios dropped the Hytale trailer, I remember literally jumping around my room in excitement while showing my brothers the trailer, which they also got extremely excited about. I remember thinking about the game at school for weeks and months, watching all the YouTube news videos theorizing about what the game would turn out to be like, and digging deep into every rumor that surfaced. As the months turned into years, excitement for the game died out, but I was still following the game fairly closely. I kept thinking it was good that they were delaying the game because it meant they really wanted to release something great. They weren't just trying to rush out an unfinished, glitchy cash grab of a game, they were trying to create something that oozed the passion and creativity that they poured into it. But at some point, maybe in 2023 or so, I started to get worried. Pretty much every announcement I saw about the game was something along the lines of, hey, we rebuilt our engine and kind of had to start from scratch again. I'm sure there were more announcements than that, but at this point, I wasn't actively keeping up with the game anymore. But really, seeing an announcement along the lines of that over 5 years into development was frightening. I'm not a game developer, but my brother is, and to keep it short, he had already concluded that the game was in development hell and probably would never come out. To be honest, as much as I didn't want to believe him, I kind of found myself agreeing with him. It felt like the scope of the game they were trying to make kept growing, and along with that, the cost of development had to be growing as well. And although Hypixel's player count hadn't completely collapsed, it was definitely lower than it was a few years ago, meaning they wouldn't have as much money to put into the development of the game. And now, here we are on June 23rd of 2025 with this announcement from Noxy. A difficult update about Hytale. Hey everyone, today I shared some incredibly tough news with the Hypixel Studios team. We're ending development on Hytale and beginning the process of winding down Hypixel Studios over the next few months. This is not the outcome any of us wanted, but after years of pushing forward, adapting, and exploring every possible path, it became clear we couldn't bring Hytale to life in a way that truly delivered on its promise. Game development is brutally hard, especially when you're trying to build something original that speaks to a creative, passionate community. Over time, as our vision evolved and the game matured around us, the bar kept rising. Our technical ambitions grew more complex, and even after a major reboot of the game engine, the team found that Hytale still wasn't as far along as it needed to be. It became clear we'd need a lot more time to get it to a place where it could support the ambitious vision for the game. We looked at reducing scope, adjusting timelines, and finding new angles to keep moving forward. But each of those options would have meant compromising on what made Hytale special in the first place. It wouldn't have been the game we set out to make, and it wouldn't have been the game you deserve. This is a painful decision. We still believe in Hytale. We believe in the team, and we are forever grateful to every member, past or present, who poured their love into the game. We're also incredibly proud of the work we did, the world we imagined, the risks we took, and the heart we poured into this project. None of that can be taken away. To our community, thank you. Our belief in Hytale kept us going through thick and thin. Your energy... What the hell, man? Why am I getting choked up? Your energy, creativity, and support inspired us to do the best work of our lives. Even though we won't be the ones to bring this game into the world, we still believe in what it stood for and in the incredible potential of this genre. Even though we're closing this chapter, the spirit of Hytale and everything we hoped it could be will stay with us. We're proud of what we built, and we'll carry those lessons forward into whatever comes next. With love and deep gratitude, Noxy. Oh my god, this is not how I thought this video would turn out. I had to pause the recording because I've been like tearing up for the last like 10 minutes or so. I don't know. I think as someone who's been doing YouTube for the past like 5 years and hasn't really seen any major success, it just hit me that they have been working on that game for like 8 years straight, trying to turn it into something that would be memorable and successful. And just to have to make the announcement that you're stopping, you know, it's not gonna come out. It's not gonna happen. Like, I can just... I don't know. I recently started working full time, so I haven't really had any time to do YouTube, and you know, YouTube is like my dream, similar to how Hytale was probably their dream to make Noxy's dream and the rest of the team. So having to stop that and focus on other things, I can just imagine how tough that's been for them. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and I've pulled myself together. I pretty much said everything I wanted to say, but I want to dedicate this last bit of the video to the Hypixel team. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Although your grand vision may never come to fruition, the excitement your game generated made a visible impact on the entire genre of game you were developing. I truly believe that the only reason Mojang started stepping up the quality of updates in Minecraft was because your trailer scared the shit out of them. Your hard work was not for nothing. I wish all of you the best of luck on whatever you choose to do next. Thank you for watching.